Sometime at the beginning of 2025, a peculiar tower appeared at the corner of Andrew Jackson High School in Queens, New York. The locals did not seem to be concerned, being that there have been newly installed 5G towers popping up throughout the city. But this tower's design defied convention, a bizarre fusion of organic curves and jagged angles that made it stand apart from the typical towers dotting NYC. Yet, oddly, the neighborhood and students treated it as nothing more than an overlooked fixture of the urban landscape. No one seemed to register its strangeness. It blended into the daily hum of the city without a word of comment. For James, a thoughtful sophomore at Andrew Jackson High, the tower was impossible to ignore. Every day as he walked by, its mysterious silhouette tugged at his curiosity. Unlike everyone else, James couldn't shake the feeling that something was profoundly off about it. When he tentatively mentioned the tower to friends and teachers, they dismissed his observations and quickly changed the topic, as if speaking of it was taboo. Determined to uncover the mystery, James resolved to take a photo of the tower with his phone. But fate, it seemed, had its own plans. On the first day, just as he raised his phone, a stern truancy officer intercepted him with urgent demands and questions. The officer asked whose phone is that in James' hands, and that there were reports about a stolen phone from another student. James complied with everything the officer asked of him. He was then hurried off by the officer due to supposed safety issues linked to the school and soliciting on the corner. The interruption left James shaken and forced him to abandon his attempt of the photo. The next day, as James neared the spot, a sudden 3-car pileup erupted across the street, plunging the area into chaos. Someone ran over to him and asked him to call 911. Amid the clamor of sirens and rushing emergency responders, his plan to capture the tower's image was once again thwarted and completely forgotten from his mind. On the third day, as he inched toward the tower and finally snapped a photo, a notorious senior, known for his relentless bullying, cornered him in a desperate attempt to rob him of his phone. James had to fight his way out of the situation and run. James, making it home that night in peace, completely forgot about his photo. Until the fourth day, as he paused at the corner, he went to reach for his phone. A disconcerting realization struck him. As he remembered, he already had a photo of it, but an uncanny series of coincidences always kept him from investigating further. And even when he took a picture of it the day before, he went home and never remembered to look it up. It wasn't chance. It was as if some unseen force conspired to keep the tower's secret locked away. Alone with his thoughts, James pondered the bizarre indifference of those around him. Why was this unnerving structure dismissed by everyone else? And why did every attempt he made to uncover its truth get derailed? In that quiet moment, with the tower looming silently in front of him, James resolved that its mystery was too significant to be ignored, even if the world around him chose to brush it off. The unspoken enigma of the strange tower lingered in his mind, a secret waiting to be unraveled by one persistent soul. He opened up his phone and went to search by image and write. When he was about to click upload on the photo, an explosion occurred. James looked up at his school and responded, "Oh my God." Out of nowhere, a car jumps the curb and in the background you hear a woman screaming,
"Oh Lord, that kid just got ran over!"
James's phone lies abandoned on the cracked concrete sidewalk, its shattered screen beyond recognition and twisted frame discarded like a forgotten relic to the chaos underneath the tower.